So, hello all, welcome to the Jolly Studio. So, today we have a special guest with us. This guest is special just because he started his coding stuff from class 5th when we didn't even know what coding is all about. His hobby and passion turned into profession. So, he converted his hobby into a profession and now he is operating in 3 countries with many offices. So, let's welcome our today's guest, Shrey Srivastav. Hello, Shrey. Thank you for joining us and
Hello.
thank you for being a part of the Jolly Studio.
Hello, Nimish. Thank you for calling me on your platform, and I'm happy to connect with people and telling them about my journey. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
this is Shrey. I am 17 right now, and I started with I am a web developer. I am a graphic designer, and I'm a application developer. So yeah, that's it. We can start
So
with that.
I'm grateful to have you on my show. I welcome you all on behalf of Team Jolly Junction and the Jolly Studio. So before moving further into the interview, I would like to have a small question about yourself. Like, how do you come to know that coding is your cup of tea in class 5th itself?
Actually, during my initial days when I started with coding, we when we had the computer classes, or like we had our I was in the computer activity in my school. So there was a competition named as code hackathon. So at that time when I was in class 5th, the level was not like the hacking level or like the very advanced level, but yeah, we had an initial level where we need to look into different puzzles and solve different puzzles and make simple algorithms. So yeah, I wanted to get the first prize in that, and then I went there and like I performed there and I got the first prize, and that's how I got this into this. Apart from that, like I was into designing. I always loved like scrolling and surfing the internet, and then looking into different platforms where I can get different competitions. And yeah, that was how, like I was like, whenever I played games, I see softwares, and it was my dream to like go into a multinational company and then become a coder there. But now I've started my own entrepreneur journey. Started all this along with Gotham, my co-founder, and then we made our own website. Then within a month we got 2 projects, and then slowly we got projects, and through like different platforms, Instagram, Google Ads, and person to person. Yeah. So right now I am having 18 running websites. 2 websites are we have 4 international websites, 2 from Germany and 2 from Australia. We
Great.
have currently we are monitoring 3 social media platforms, the social media optimization. Other than that, we are like helping 9 brands growing their platform online on coming on the Google visibility. They're having their Google visibility through Google Ads and Google optimization. And so yeah.
So, Shrey, like I would want to know about your venture. Like, what is it, and what was the journey behind your venture, Quefto?
So actually, I told you I provided services to different local brands, and I made website on my name. Okay. Then I thought of forming a company and doing it professionally, and doing everything formally. Like, because when you do it individually, it's called freelancing. Okay. Earlier I was doing freelancing, but then I thought of doing it, forming a company, so that because my aim is to like uh, provide the best service at the best charges, and like customer satisfaction is the most important thing for me. Okay. So I started it, naming the company Quefto Technologies. We made our own website. Right now in the core team we have 4 people: Batul, Gautam, Devang, and it's me. Fourth one is me. Okay. So we now, after like during the month of July, I brought the domain and then made my own website. Then we got 2 to 3 more websites, like projects. And then yeah, around by the end of the year, we had around 8 to 10 websites that were working. And this year, from January, I got around um, seven more website projects, and yeah, the four international projects I got in the month of June, itself. So yeah.
So you finally like had an hobby, had a passion, and then converted into a profession. So like you had
Yeah.
an idea, you implemented it. Now comes the problems which you faced at the time of implementing those ideas. So while you were implementing Quefto, what were the challenges which you faced?
First of all, like I was in my grade 12 when I started this, in class 12. So it was a very big task for me to like cope up with my studies and like my professional work. And apart from that, I got like no support from my relative, from my friends. In the initial stage, like my parents were also against me. They were saying me like, don't focus on money right now. You need to focus on your future goals and like college, everything. But yeah, I tried to convince them that like my future is into technology only. I have the hobby, and I know that this is a growing field. Like the technology field is never gonna end. Okay, everything is gonna one day, everything is gonna come online. So this is a very broad thing. Apart from that, like many people told me that there are like many agencies and big companies that have been established since 10 to 15 years. Okay, this is not a new business, this is not a new idea, a new initiation that I was doing. There were like thousands of companies, thousands, like lakhs of companies and people who are working in this sector. So why would someone come to me and not to other big brands? Because, and like right now in the current situation, um, we have even people like platforms like WordPress and WordPress, Shopify, through which people can make their website. But yeah, that is not that much advanced level, and it does not have that much features. So yeah, when I started, everyone was like ki nahi chalega and you will be facing many problems, and everyone was like ki you are too small to start all this, what anything can happen. So yeah, that's how I started, and that was the problem that I faced in the initial stages. And yeah, in the initial stages, you don't get projects, so yeah, you can
Yeah.
get demotivated, but it's your like it's your patience and your hard work that pays you off. So yeah, I also got only 2 projects in the initial stage, and that 2 projects were not through Quefto. That I got it before forming Quefto. So I had 0 projects in first 3 months. But yeah, sooner or later, through connections, I got 3 to 4 projects, and now I am, whatever projects I'm getting, all those are organic through LinkedIn, through social media, through Instagram, or through the clients which I have made. And yeah, that's important. You need to have patience, because in the initial stage, no one is going to come to you and tell. You have to search online, you have to give services at a cheaper price, you have to show them something that you have done before, and people don't trust you without experience. Although I had experience, but all that wasn't like this corporate thing. I always did it for like social companies or like NGOs. So that's a different part. You do not promote an NGO, but when it comes to a company, they pay you for growing their brand. If you don't like give them the results, then they're gonna back off. They won't be giving the service to you. So yeah.
So these things were something which all should come to know and should consider before. Like if you are into a school or into a college, the thing which is like hard work and patience, because patience always pays you off. So here comes my next question for the interview. You had a brand, you made your like idea into implementation, and you had your project. So what was the initial response which you get from the like clients and the audience? Like was it good or was it somehow demotivating?
I must say it. Like many people gonna judge me with this, but the Indian society is like very much demotivating. Okay, when I started, everyone was like, Ki, "Why are you starting this? There is no use. You should focus on your studies. Why would anyone come to you? It's like doing making websites for an NGO and school competitions is not same as going into corporate, and no one's gonna come to you. You are wasting your time." So yeah, I got a lot of demotivation from many people. I when I made my page for like the Instagram page, Then also I got many, like I told my friends to like share it, follow it, but no one was like supporting. It was only 4 to 5 people who were there with me. So yeah, it was demotivating from their end. But yeah, my parents in the initial stage didn't support me, but yeah, later on they were like, "Ki karo, haan, bas, you need to do it. If you are like trying it, then you just focus on your studies. Apart from that, you do this. Take out time from your playings, take out time from your parties, and invest it here. Okay, if you want to like pursue this, so you cannot just compromise with your studies. What you can compromise with is like your extra time. So give that extra time here. Don't go for parties, don't go out hanging out with friends. Give that time to this and focus on your studies too." So yeah, that was how it all went.
So in the fifth class, you first came to know about the web development thing and you went into web development thing. So then
Yeah.
how this journey from web development to apps, softwares and social media marketing. So what was the inspiration at that point of time?
Yeah. So, like when I started with web development, I also had like in class, I was from ICSC board. So in class 7th, 8th, we also have Java. Okay. So I was into web designing, but yeah, web development, like we include the designing thing, but it also had like the backend thing, like JavaScript, PHP, all that is backend. Okay. And in the front end, we have HTML, CSS. I'm just telling the basics. Okay. Now it's too big to tell, like, and Hannah. So what we did, like what I did in the starting, when I was, so I got into programming too. I got into hackathons. Then there I got to know that we have an inter-school competition at Lamartine School. I am from State Jaipur, so school Lucknow. So there was a competition named as Constantia and Lamartine. So they had a competition in which they like web development competition. Okay, so I went there. Then I thought of like, I was in class 8. All the participants were from 10th, 9th, 12th. Like I was the smallest one out there. Okay, so just because at that time my seniors who were into web development, they went for any other competition, so I went there. So yeah, then I started web development, and then I got into NGO. So they told me ki look into graphic designing and all that. So I was keen into Photoshop, and I always like did I also have like a hobby of photography, although this is not known to much of my friends. But yeah, I was into photo editing and brochure making and like everything. So yeah, that's how it went from web development to software to hackathons to designing to social media, everything. And yeah, then when I came to class 11th, I was like, I got much exposure to social media and how the everything is around. So yeah, somehow I got to know about all this designing and everything and getting on this.
Yeah. So since there's a purpose behind each and everything, so the name which you have for your
Mhm.
organization, Quefto, so is there any story behind this name? Like how did you came up with this name?
I don't think like we were searching for a name, and whenever like we name a company, we need to like focus on the copywriting and everything, that the name doesn't resembles any other brand. So yeah, we were just looking of a short domain that we needed a domain.com domain that is very short. We won't be like naming it dash 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 technologies.com. It will be very long. So we were on we were searching on GoDaddy. So I thought like there's no story behind this, but yeah, we needed a short name. So like, because if you ask the CEO of like Uber, why did you choose Uber? What is the purpose behind Uber? So there is no purpose. There is no purpose like why he chose Uber, or like Amazon, Flipkart. Everything, they have their unique name, their unique identity. So yeah, it was like that. I just found Quefto domain available, and the name was also like everyone can speak it. It was like not very complicated. The name was also short, 6 to 7 words. So yeah, Quefto. Then I chose it.
Yeah, that was a great story behind, like everything has a reason to happen and this also happens for a reason. So next you were into like web development, Java development and into photography. So what were the challenges which you faced? Like what was the toughest part among all?
Okay, like I would start, like my answer will not be much relevant to your question, but yeah, I would answer it. Whatever I did always in my life, it was my hobby, and no one was forcing me to learn this, do this. It was just my personal interest. So like, I never found anything that was tough for me. Although there are many parts of like web development, application development, where you need to have building up the algorithms, but that was always a fun part for me. Like building up algorithms, writing short codes, and looking after the time complexity, everything that was always a like kind of task for me, a fun
Okay.
task for me that I need to do. It was not, I never found it as a burden. So I don't think anything was difficult for me when, like, when you want to do, like, when you want to pursue a particular passion, and like you want to do something in a particular field, and you have a hobby, and like you are getting appreciation from your teacher, your friends, your parents. So yeah, then you get into it.
Firstly, I would like to congratulate and like say that you are doing a very great job and you are a multitasking person. Like you are able to do each and everything. So you are a multitasking asset for your organization. So here comes my next question for the interview. We often face rejection at many point of time and at every stage and at every point. So what is that one message which you want to give to the entrepreneurs who are just stepping into this industry regarding the rejection thing which they face at the initial moment?
Yeah, actually, I didn't start at Quefto in a go. Okay, apart from that, I had many business plans before. Like, so I also faced failures. Okay, it's not that everyone, the journey is not very smooth. So I would like give a suggestion to everyone who is like starting their business or like starting their startup or whatever they are planning. So first of all, you need to find interest in that field. Okay, like I had interest into programming and web development and like computer science, so I pursued it. Then you need to find what are the basic requirements of the society, what are the problems or what are the services that they are not getting. Okay, so then you need to find out how you can build up a brand through this and like take out money from it, or like get into that profession. After that, you need to like, what all you can do is try hard. Okay, you need to have connections. Your attitude matters a lot. Like all, like whenever we get a project on Quefto, so we like keep sending the our clients calendars and like gifts, like taking it out from our pocket only. Okay, we are right now not, you should not focus on profit in the beginning. Okay, you will be making money, like everyone will be making money, but in the initial stages you need to like try hard to get as much clients as you can, make as much connection as you can. Like LinkedIn is a great platform, like from where I got connected with Jolie's Junction too. So in the initial stage you get rejections. I also talked to not less than 100 people. Okay, most of them was like you are taking too much charge, or like you don't have experience, how can we trust you, first make our website then do it. So yeah, you will be getting rejections, that's sure. Just because I had previous experience, if someone even doesn't have any previous experience in whatever field they want to work in, then also they can give it a start. And yeah, rejection and failure is like a part of life, and without that, I don't think anyone can succeed. And I also like did a e-commerce business, I also did drop shipping business, I also started writing blogs, I started making YouTube videos, I did all this. I got failure, I didn't like succeeded in this. Then I started my fifth venture, that was Quefto, and now I am getting like, I got somehow, I am like working hard and I am getting the results. So that's it.
So like you just said ki you started many ventures. So can you please give out like
Yeah,
what were the ventures which you had started? Like can you name all those?
when I was in class here, I thought of making a platform where the local vendors, like when if you are in your city, like I'll be doing this, I'm right now, I'll once I'm done with my projects, I'll be starting with this. So I brought a domain named as lokaket. Okay, so your local market was our tag name. So I started it with my friend. So what we did there, we we thought of connecting the local vendors, like if you want to buy a mobile phone from your city. So what would you do? You would either you will order it through Amazon, Flipkart, but there is no platform that provides this service that you can scroll down and check by the rates that are provided by your nearby vendors. Okay, so I thought of making this, but that time I wasn't much exposed and I didn't knew how to start it. So I just brought the domain and made the website, but it went like useless. It was of no use. And other than that, I also started a blog page where I would upload my codes and algorithms and everything, but that was also not much into. Apart from that, I also started a drop shipping business, getting products from Alibaba and uploading it. Like I started it before Quefto, um, when I was in class 10th, I guess. So at that time I started it, but yeah, all that didn't give me much like fruitful results. So I left it, or like I didn't did it. So I would be doing it all this. Like I am in looking into a e-commerce business or building a e-commerce website, a e-commerce store. Apart from that, I will be looking more into this. Once I'm like done with my college, then I'll start with all this. Yeah.
So like there were many businesses which you started, like from like writing blogs to drop shipping and then many other things. So just one thing which I would like to tell is that we never fail. We just get experience and move on. So the things which we have started is never useless. We actually get experience for the future, what we are planning to do. And I also think like you have started these ventures
Yeah.
in beginning, so their experience would be helping you at this point of time in managing Quefto as well.
Yeah. Some experience you get after, like when you are into the field. Okay,
Yeah.
having only knowledge about whatever you are doing. Like if I only had knowledge about technical knowledge and I didn't knew how to talk to people, like right now I'm talking to you, how to talk to clients, how to get conversions, how to like do the billing, how to like manage the negotiations, and how to talk to clients. Everything is important. It's not only the knowledge you have, it's also the experience. So yeah, it took me much time, like to knowing how to talk to people. And I am also into like I am learning this thing because I am not much experienced. I'm into like this from into this business from 1 year only. So yeah, it's always learning. Every part of life, it is a learning. So yeah.
And the Shrey, which is sitting right in front of me at this point of time, how did entrepreneurship change your life? Like, how did it change your life from being a school kid to an owner at a company?
Yeah. So like first of all, like when I started into this, I was financially free. Okay, I earlier I used to ask, like if I want to go out for like any party, or like if I want to buy anything, I would ask my parents for it. I always wanted to like have an iPhone with me, so my parents told me ki once you go into the college, we'll get it. But no, I have bought it like before that. I like purchased the iPhone XR just now, 2 months ago. So yeah, everything, like you get into financial freedom, you have your personal expenses. And yeah, most important thing that entrepreneurship told me is importance of money. Okay, earlier I didn't knew how my father was getting bucks to the home, how my fees is paid, how everything is done. I was like, just ki paisa to aa hi raha hai, we are getting money. But now when I'm into entrepreneurship, I know how money is earned. I know how um, everything is done. I know about the finances. I know about how hard I'm working till the night for like mm, some money. So yeah, I know what is the importance of money. So it brought many changes into my life. Like earlier, many changes, like from my attitude to my like giving importance to things. Like I got to know about my priorities, what is my priorities in life, what I need to do. And yeah, that's it.
So, like you were talking about financial freedom. So, how did you enjoy your financial freedom at a very low, yeah, very less age? Like you are still 17, 18. So, how do you enjoy this financial freedom, and what do you came to know, and what do you learn from this financial freedom?
Yeah, like in the I got the financial freedom not only at the stage when I founded Quefto. Before that, I told you I took local projects. So yeah, I had at that time, whenever I used to like get any money, at that time the amount of money I was getting wasn't like the one I'm getting now. Okay, the amount. So yeah, it was very less, way more less than whatever I'm getting now. So at that time, whenever I used to like earn anything or get any bucks, so I just bought anything, like I bought any watch for me, or like just went to the restaurant and like spent all that. So yeah, earlier it was that kind, but now like whatever I'm earning, so I have my running SIPs that are running. So I am also into investment, and I am also into like I haven't told this to many people, like I haven't made it public, but I also am like into the stock market. Some amount, like the very less, like 5 to 10%, I also invest in crypto, but I don't find it much like beneficial to invest into crypto. But yeah, I am into investing into stock market. I have my running SIPs. So I am giving around 15 to 20,000 rupees per month into SIPs. So I am not getting that much bucks. And the left money, I am like using it for my living, and like I'm just saving money. Earlier in the initial stage of Quefto, I used to like spend money a lot. But later on, now I am into saving money, and I don't believe in spending much money, because I think saving is much more important than spending. And spending into like users thing, going out, because once a while it is okay, but every day and like spending it like that is not fine. Because whatever business I am doing, it's not a recurring. I'm not getting a recurring money or a salary. Okay, 1 month I'm getting 5 projects, another month I'm getting 0 projects. So I need to save money for future too. And since I told I'm planning to going to study abroad, so I need to find some way of earning money. So like for my living there, because I, rather than doing part time there or any part time work doing in the foreign, doing outside India, I would like do continue my venture, and then whatever money I'll be earning, I'll be like spending in my living. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
am looking
like,
into stability in life,
okay.
because I have different aims in life. My goals are a bit different, and I am looking into stability. So I want to like earn stability at a very like 2025. At that age, I want to like get a stable work. Like I want to have a stable business through which I can look after my survival. Yeah.
Okay. So your dreams and aspirations are way apart from a kid who is studying in 12th class and who has just completed his 12th standard. So like, there's a personal question with you. Like, how did your friends feel like they, what is the difference which they face between you and them? Like at this age, you are earning and you are running a startup and they are just into college and school. So what is that one thing which they feel about you at this point?
Like uh, they are telling me that you are earning this, and they are like they also want to know more about how I can start. So yeah, I guide many of my friends, but like there are very negative people in the society. Okay, if it has a positive spectrum, so there is way more bigger negative spectrum. So yeah, I have a lot of negative friends who always like I got mockery in the beginning also, like starting a company wasn't good process for me. But yeah, if I had support from my close friends, from my parents, so I started it. So yeah, my friends were a bit like, earlier they were like, you are wasting money, and you are like, whatever you are earning, that's a very small amount of money. Because in the initial stages I didn't manage to get much money. Initial stage I got like not more than 20,000 bucks a month. Okay, so in the initial stage it was like everyone was like like um, they were saying that whatever you are doing is useless, you are wasting your time. But yeah, later on, when I am like getting good money and good clients, so everyone is like okay. And still many people are there who are like mocking me, and they are telling me not to do so. But yeah, now just because I have belief in myself, I trust myself, I'm ready to take risk, and I am coping up with my studies too. So yeah, that's how I got response from my friends and everywhere. Because like my friends, because my friends, like my close friend, they knew about, and I would like show them like I bought this today and I got this payment. So whenever I would get a payment, like a advance payment or of any project, so I would get sweets for my home. Sometimes I got gift for my family members, for my friends. So I would just call and get a cake. So yeah, my close friends and my family member knew that I am, whatever I'm doing is a good thing if I cope up with my studies too along with this. But yeah, the society doesn't accept you. Your relatives, your friends, they always like give you taunts that you shouldn't do this, and yeah, that's how it is.
So, like, you had many things, you worked on many things, and still you have a great temptation for your future as well. You have many plans. So, what is that one message which you would like to give to your friends as well, like the students who are in age group of 18 to 20? So, what is that one message which you would like to give to them?
Okay, so like as I told earlier, many people, like many of my friends and mutual friends, like they ask me how to start, how they can also start. So first of all, I would tell anyone, like anyone who is trying to get open his own startup, so he need to has a plan have a plan. Okay, without having a plan you cannot like do anything. So first of all, you need to find interest. Okay, whatever interest you have, like I had interest in computer science, technology, marketing. So I got into this. So I started a digital marketing technology agency or company. Okay. But if you are into dance, if you are into music, so go into it. Okay. You need to find your interest. Then after your interest, you need to find what in the society is lacking behind, or what solution you can give to the society through which you can do your hobby or perform your hobby, and along with that you can make money and find a stable life. So yeah, and then once you are done with it, you need to frame how you need to do, you need to plan, you need to get some people along with you if you want. Like in my whatever work I am doing, I need around 5 to 10 people with me who have to work. But if you can do it solo entrepreneurship is also not um, bad. Okay, so yeah, if you can do it solo, you do it solo. Otherwise you find your interest, then find your then find the way through which you can make money in your interest, or like grow in your interest. And then yeah, you find clients, and then you make connections, because connections is the most important thing. Your client satisfaction and quality is what matters. If you are aiming for just going for a short term business, like if you want to do it for 1 to 2 years, then you can do like make no connections, provide bad quality. But if you are looking for long term, so people say it like marketing is all about online marketing, digital marketing, Google ads. But what I would say it like most like the important and the most significant marketing is your mouth marketing. Like today I got to know about you. Okay, you know, got to know about me. Tomorrow you give me projects, I give you the best service I can provide, I make connection with you. Then if you like, if you are in the office or like in a public place with your friend, and suddenly he tells you that I need to have this, then the first thing or the first person should spark on your mind is should be me, your client, your service provider. So that's what is important. Connections and providing service quality is what matters if you want to survive and if you want to grow. If you are only looking after money, and if you are only focused on money and not providing the service, so a day will come when you will not be having a good stable life, because later on you need to have a good client base, and without client base you cannot like grow.
So getting to know more about you in the interview is astonishing me. Like a student who is just 17, 18-year old is having such great aspirations in life and still have a plan and still like has great aspirations. So it motivates me, motivates our audience. Like we are like grateful to have you at our show so that our audience would also come to know about the things which you had and which you are coming up with your enterprise. So this is what I would never like dreamt of, and this was all amazing talking to you on this show.
Yeah, thank you so much.